September the 1st, 2023, 10:53 in the morning, Central Daylight Savings Time. We're going to go through a little exercise here, folks. First, our United States Congress, and if we ever get a fit president in the office of this country, we need to pass a law. Any and all government employees, statute of limitations for any crime, any felony, excluding murder, should be extended to 25 years statute of limitations without question. Okay? That's right. 25 years. We got to clean this mess up, folks. Now, I want you to think about this. We've got Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, who were serving at the same time, basically doing the same thing. Communicating secretly. Don't you all find that amazing? They were doing this in the same time frame, serving in the same administration. There should not be any. There's 25-year statute of limitations, and they need to pass the law and pass this thing pronto when we get a fit president that will sign this law. Because what we got now, he sure ain't going to sign it. Now, let's think about this. Hillary Clinton pulled what she pulled. What was triggered? What was triggered? Do we have any self-policing in this country? We've got this clown Clapper and Brennan, the CIA, and the NSA, and we got this clown Comey and the FBI. Do we have any self-policing in our own government? Biden's got 5,400 emails out there. Evidently, he is sent with a phony name. If we had a mole inside of our government, let's just say if we had a mole, if we had a traitor, if we had a spy inside of our own government, that person would have to communicate, wouldn't they? To do their no good, they would have to communicate. And they should get caught. You would think a country as good as the United States is supposed to be, they would get caught, wouldn't they? Well, Hillary Clinton only had 33,000 emails. A lot of them classified data. Well, who caught her? Who caught her when this was happening? Who caught her in more real time? Joe Biden transmitted about 5,400 emails. Who caught him more in real time? Do we got any general officers in this country that are pulling the same stuff and are not being caught in real time? We got any cabinet members in this country doing this mess? You know, this clown Brennan and Clapper and all the other 48 fools signed the letter, oh, that Hunter Biden laptop was Russian misinformation. Had either one of them guys seen that laptop? They're so sure about that, but they couldn't catch Hillary, could they? And they sure didn't catch old smoking Joe Biden, did they? They didn't catch him. We have to wait till we got a Republican House majority before we find this mess out. So we got a government that can't even police itself. I thought that's what we had the FBI. Ain't they supposed to be watching for stuff going on inside the United States? You know, we lost these people on September 11th, 2001. You know, we lost all of those citizens in those buildings. And I thought we were supposed to have learned a lesson. I thought we had learned how to look at this cyber stuff to catch these plots and these no-goods. What about these suspicious bank activity reports? Well, here's a question. Who does those go to? Shouldn't those suspicious bank reports, every time one is triggered, shouldn't they go to the leader of the majority leader and minority leader of both houses of Congress? Shouldn't they get that? Shouldn't they see that and be made aware of it? Now, they might not know who it's connected to, but shouldn't they get it? They shouldn't have to go dig for it. It's like an alarm clock that goes off. Uh-oh, we got a problem. Well, let's send it to these people. Oh, and does anybody in the FBI, do they get these suspicious bank activity reports? I mean, what you got them for if you're not going to send them to anybody? And who's seen them? You know, we got the biggest mess that I've ever seen. This is coming to unravel, boys and girls. You know what happens when a society loses confidence in its government? You know what can happen? There's a lot of things I can think of that can happen. And the end result is not pretty. So we have all of these little systems in place, supposedly. We pay all these people this big money. But none of this stuff is gotten and acted upon in more real time. Even people inside our own government. And what about President Obama? He's quiet as a mouse on this. Both of these people, Hillary and Biden, work for him. Does he know anything? I don't know what this guy knows. But this is amazing. And the shocking part is Trump makes one phone call to the Ukrainian president that he made public. He wasn't subpoenaed to make that public. He made that phone call. Oh, but guess what he was asking about? Oh, he was asking about corruption. Boy, the old house, Pelosi moved on that quick, didn't she? She didn't have any intellectual curiosity like, well, what's Trump asking about that for? So which is worse, Trump asking about it or somebody actually doing what Trump was asking about? It's a shame. It's a sickening. We pay all this money to all these people and these institutions, and look what we've got. We've got one party that's basically ad hoc going in and uncovering all of this slop. I think I know who knew all about this, and we know who it is too. He knowed all about this, didn't he? That's why they're trying to get rid of him. He got onto their game, okay? They were playing a Ponzi scheme, basically is what they were doing. Selling us out, the taxpayer. That's what was happening. Without a doubt, there's just too much evidence. And there's not, Biden's not volunteering any information. If somebody accused me of something, pulled up here in my yard with CNN cameras and started accusing me of something that wasn't true, like I was laundering money or accepting money, this or that, well, we need to see your bank record, sharpshooter. Well, I'd go get them for them. I'd take them to the bank. They wouldn't need a subpoena. I'd say, pull these bank records so these people can look at them. Somebody's going to have to do something about this mess, boy. This snowball's got mighty big, okay? It's disgraceful. You know, we've always worried, you know, about a spy and this or that. Oh, well, we got one. It looks like, don't we? We got something. We had more than one. We had 2 of these people. There may be more. You know something was up when you had that clown Comey. Oh, no reasonable prosecutor would prosecute. You know, where'd that clown come from? That's all they've been trying to do to Trump's prosecute him. And maybe these people are not reasonable, huh? It's filthy up in there, boys. That's all I can tell you. I live as close to that dump up there as I would even think about living. Hope you enjoyed.